My name is Demola Ogunbanjo. I'm the CEO of Advisement Consulting. I'm also the Vice Chairman of the Industry Advisory Team for LASVEB. And my take on what has happened today is very simple. It's a little step. It's a child step. But it's a step in the right direction. The mass that we need to achieve with regards to skills enhancement, youth empowerment, capability building, capacity building is so huge that the collaboration between MCS and LASVEB cannot solve it. But it's a starter. Yeah, it's a starter in the right direction that will encourage other private sector players to come do the same. And I cannot, overemphasize the need for us to do this. The need for us to, up the skills of our youth from bike riding, tricycle riding, or selling recharge cards, because those are not sustainable, skills. But we need to up those skills more to, employable skills, where they can work in manufacturing, work in construction, or perhaps even start their own businesses. And you cannot build capability outside knowledge. And the knowledge that is required at this point also has to be driven through expertise on a technical level, expertise on a vocational level, so that the dwindling, number of skilled carpenters and plumbers and welders that we're seeing, we can begin to turn that tide around. Back in the days, in the 80s, we used to complain a whole lot about importation of goods, importation of that, and then what we have seen over time is that we do not only import goods anymore, we began to import skills. To import skills from countries that are much smaller than Nigeria, the Nigerian budget on education every year, as meager as it is larger than the entire budget of Benin Republic as a country. But we get skilled manpower from Benin Republic to come and work, for us. It's the capital flight is on all fronts. It's across the west coast of Africa. It's across continents. We import welders from Turkey, from South Africa, from Germany, especially for the oil and gas welding skills and all of that. These things must change, so that we can retain more value, within the economy. And again, when you look at the increased spend on infrastructure in Nigeria, because we need to, continue to build our infrastructure, you also need people to retain that cash. If government spends $10 billion, improving infrastructure, and about $9.5 billion, moves out of Nigeria, what retained value have we gained besides the use of the infrastructure? And then, when this happens, you see, when somebody has a current account or even a savings account and regular income, you won't find that person doing demonstration or riots, burning places, putting their lives at risk. It's joblessness, it's despondency that make people do that. But once you're able to turn that around and you give them employable skills, and then they engage the system productively and they begin to get included in the financial system, you find a better behaved crop of people. So the issue stems from skills acquisition into economic empowerment, into responsive social engagement, and then political engagement. So it's a comprehensive deal. Okay. Now, when you hear me describe all of that, then you agree with me that the MCS LASVEB collaboration is only a tiny bit, in the step towards what we need to do. But it's an awesome, bit of it. It's a great step, and I'm personally, proud to be a part of it. So I'm going to say, my name is Demola Ogunbanjo, and when I say skill, you say up.